It is the end of an era and on to a next one. It is time to look at my empty apartment. It is trashed as heck.
Flashback.
Welcome to my apartment in Los Angeles. I'm going to take you through my space. Now, I did not clean this before we did this, so if you think anything is messy and dirty, you're welcome to come over and clean it yourself. But before we get started, a little bit about my apartment. It is a 2-bed, 2-bath apartment. It is 1,450 square feet. The total rent is $3,226. I believe I'm getting that right, but I take up one of the bedrooms, and then we have one full regular bedroom and a converted bedroom. If you want to learn more about the converted bedroom and the other bedroom that are currently rented out by my roommates, feel free to check out my past videos and you'll kind of see what my space used to look like before. But I'm going to give an updated version of what my space looks like because it's changed a lot. I've decorated a lot. I've collected a lot of free furniture along the way. And the reason why I am actually doing this video is because I got my 90 days notice to leave this apartment. And it's only to leave the apartment temporarily, and I'm going to do a whole moving series with you guys. But the thing is, as a part of this, I have to take everything off the walls that you're about to see, pack up all of my belongings, move them into a temporary unit, stay there for a bit, and then move back into my apartment. And that's because they are renovating the whole entire inside for free. It is inconvenient, but it is for free, and it's an update that the building is doing. So I'll definitely show you guys what this place looks like vacant, what the guest unit looks like, what it looks like when I come back in here and redecorate everything. Again, so much moving content. I'm very excited for it, and I'm kind of excited to redecorate, but this is what it looks like now. It is nowhere near done, but it gives you an idea of what my space looks like. And I post a new video every single Wednesday, helping you figure out adulting while I'm attempting to figure it out myself and taking you along on the journey. So please, please, please hit the like and subscribe button down below. Those buttons are so quick and easy to push, and it really helps me out. So, hit that like button. I know a majority of you are not going to hit it, but come on. Here is the front doors to my apartment. If you can tell, it is very bright. A lot of sun is coming through the back area, so it makes it a bit hard to film with that much backlighting, but we do have double doors that made it so convenient to move in and to take you guys through the space. Now let's close my doors before I disturb all of the neighbors talking to you guys and turn on all the lights so we can see everything. This is what we do. I used to work in a leasing office. Whenever we would do tours of apartments, we would always go in and turn on all the lights because it makes the space look so much better and you can see everything. So now I'm doing that to hopefully make things a little bit better. Okay. Now that we got all the lights on, I'm going to take you through from the front entrance area, and this apartment has so much square footage. I love it. It is so much space and storage space. We are going to lose some of it in the renovations, and I'll kind of talk to you guys about some of the things that we're going to be losing and some of the things that might be staying. This is the two front doors right here, and then we have a closet space right here, which is full of stuff, and I will give you guys a pan of the space in a moment. But this is so much storage space, and it's literally like packed to the brim, like all the way throughout here. Like, let me show you guys the other side. So you can fit a lot in these double sliding doors, and they're pretty deep, so I have all this stuff in here. But unfortunately, we are going to be losing that closet and gaining a washer and dryer, so I guess it balances out. But this whole entire closet is needed for the washer and dryer because they have to put in all of like the plumbing and all that other junk I don't know about, and then half it's going to be the washer and dryer and maybe enough room for like a broom next to it. We'll see. But either way, I have to figure out where the heck I'm going to put all of that stuff once we move back in, but that is a problem for later, okay? For now, let's look at all my pretty decorations. So this is the rest of the space. The entryway, we have our automatic vacuum, which is so helpful, and just some random storage right here. But then into the living room space, we have a pretty good amount of room when you consider that's the converted room and technically a part of the living room dining room area. We don't even use that. We actually use this space right here by the bar. So there's the dining room table and built-in bench, and then over that way is the bar and the kitchen, but I'll show you guys that in a second. But we have this living room space right here. A lot of it's, again, free furniture that I've gotten over the years and kind of just spread throughout this space. But overall, I have room for a console table, some decorations, a side table, couch, chair, and a coffee table that's way too big for the space and doesn't really have enough room to walk around it. So it's probably not going to stay for long. And then I have my controversial foosball table because some people hate it and some people love it as decor. And we do have a fireplace over there, but that is leaving for renovations. They're not going to be keeping that, unfortunately. And we have a balcony I'll show you guys soon. But this is the console table, and I have a 70-inch TV, I believe, here. I have a plant that I'm epically killing, and then this built-in space that I did right here because I felt like it just needed extra seating, and I think it looks super cute. And then this grass wall above here was also something I put in actually not that long ago. So this did not come with the unit. I put it in. I figured out that I just wanted more greenery in the space, but Astro eats a lot of plants, so it's a little bit limited on what plants I can put inside. And I want to do like a greenery wall with those little tile pieces, but that is so expensive when you do the math of a whole wall. And I found a cheaper way was to actually use artificial turf, and I think it looks pretty good. It's not exactly what I wanted, but it was literally so much cheaper. Especially I got this roll on sale, so it really was the best option, and I love it. It makes the space a little bit darker, but I also feel like it makes it like moody and intimate, and I love it. And again, it's another controversial one. Some people love it, some people hate it, but either way, that is the greenery wall right there. And I did hang some string lights above it, and then recently I put in this monkey lamp, well, very recently, and do not judge me, but I still have not put a bulb inside of that lamp. So yes, the string lights light up, but the monkey doesn't, at least the part in its hand, and it looks like it's holding the rest of the lights. So I want a bulb similar to it, and I just haven't ordered one yet. So it's me being a little bit lazy, but now I'm gonna wait because I have to take all this stuff down, including that greenery wall, and pack it up and put it back up. Well, we'll see what stuff makes it to putting it back up. But the space below it is also completely custom. It's a little scuffed up and needs to be like cleaned and maybe repainted, but either way, this wine cooler right here I got for free once. It does need to be repaired. I just haven't done it yet, so it's kind of used for storage, have some decoration on top. And then this bench right here I custom built for the space, so it would fit in that nook right there because I just felt like the table needed more seating, and this was like the best, easiest option. And in addition to that, I wanted storage because I'm a hoarder, so these lift up and they store so much stuff. And then through here is the bar space, so all this space for cups below here, the little kind of like counter-ish, and then there are these mirrored spots right here. It is mirror down here, but I covered it in grass because it was a little bit too much mirror, but I like having the mirror right here and the glass shelves. I think it works really good for having storage for, like, you know, drink cups that are nicer than the plastic ones that are down here. But all of this is going to be gone. I'll explain in a moment. This is staying though, so there's all this storage space down here. There is an actual bar sink, so it has cold and hot water and probably needs to be scrubbed. But either way, I have a little hookup piece right here because I have an expandable hose that I water the garden outside that I'll show you guys in a moment. But I keep all the garden stuff down here, and then I just have the NutriBullet, a little bit of decoration. It's a great prep space, like I said, for the garden because I have a full garden on my balcony, which I've done so many videos on that if you want to check it out, but I will show you guys in a moment what it looks like. It's just this side of the bar is leaving, unfortunately. They are redoing the whole entire kitchen. I think this storage cabinet right here is going to be gone because it's not showing on the new floor plan. And then I built this cabinet into the space, but I never fully finished it. It was kind of just to be able to fit these trash cans next to it and the food storage above it and have additional storage that we just don't have in the rest of the kitchen. So I'll probably put this back in some way, shape, or form. But the main things that are changing in this kitchen, if you can tell, there's a theme. It's white. There is so much white in this apartment. There's white cabinets, white tiled countertops, white appliances, just everything is a stark, boring, old white, and they are redoing everything inside of here. So these white cabinets are leaving. They're gonna put flat countertops in, thank goodness, because those countertops are so annoying to keep clean. They look disgusting all the time, but they're gonna put flat countertops in, tiled backsplashes, prettier cabinets, I hope. We'll see when we get into the space. I've only seen a few photos of what it's gonna look like, so we're gonna be seeing it together when they redo it. And then the biggest thing they're obviously gonna be spending money on is stainless steel appliances. So they're gonna put a new fridge in, a new microwave, and a new, like, everything, oven, all of it, dishwasher, everything is going to be redone in stainless steel. And I think our wall oven might be an undermount, but I'm not fully sure. I've just seen some photos where they took away the wall oven. We'll see what they do for us. But either way, it's going to look so much different in here once it has those stainless steel appliances. Now, these doors right here, I put them in. I got permission from one of the old corporate managers to put in sliding barn doors as decoration to kind of make more privacy for the converted room. And again, if you want to see that or the other room, check out my other videos because those spaces are rented out right now. But either way, I got permission to put those up. So when I move back into the unit, I'll be putting those doors back up again. And then I'll find a way to be able to put this like cabinet in, but this is like more temporary. I didn't need like manager permission for this or the like top right here, but I'll find a space for it. It'll just kind of depend on where the new cabinets are because they're kind of doing the like layout of everything a bit different. But overall, this is what it looks like now. I think we made the most of the space. You know, made extra storage, never finished it, but you get the idea. It's livable, it works for us, but it'll be even better once we have a pretty nice new kitchen. Now maybe I should turn off the lights as we go along because my power bill is high enough. Now let's actually go on to the balcony and I'll show you a little bit of that space. I'm not gonna talk out there because like construction and all that different stuff, but I'll show you guys a few things. We have this little couch space right here. I got this couch also for free in the trash ones. It's kind of makeshift, but we have the couch space right there. We have a little room divider that divides off the room behind it because they have a window. So this kind of just gives privacy to the balcony and privacy to that bedroom. But it kind of looks like this. Maybe I'll include some more better footage than today because the sun's coming in weird. But I also am going to put a table right here, but I stopped that project because we're leaving for renovations. So I'll finish the table when I come back in. But I got some plants right here. Recently I bought a hanging chair and I love this bad boy. It is so comfy and so plush. It takes up way too much room and makes it hard to walk to the other side of the balcony, but it was worth it because I love her and she's cute and adorable, and this is what it looks like I said on the other side. It's kind of just like a makeshift space where we have enough seating, and my baby is right here. But my other babies, which some of them are actual babies because they're seeds right now, is my balcony garden and a grill and random things I haven't decided if I'm keeping or not. So basically I just put them all here instead of throwing them out because I don't know what I would need when I come back, so I kind of just piled it all here. There's a random chair. Here's one of my trees right here. She's so pretty. She has some blooms, but I don't know if they'll actually grow big enough. I think this one's the orange tree, and then the other side is the lemon tree. But to give you a little tour, they're all in these little bins right here, which are actually trash cans double lined to catch the water so it doesn't like flow off the side of the balcony when I water the plants often. But either way, I have the mints right here. I have some tomato plants. It's hard to show you guys because the light's coming from the other side, but I do have little seedlings that are growing right here. Like my cucumbers just came in. Those will be growing so big so quick, and some flowers that are growing between my peppers. And we have an intense amount of bugs where I am, so that's why I have like the fly trap right here. I have this trap, I have another trap. It's really annoying. But overall, this is my garden space, and let's get back inside before construction noise starts again. Now going around the corner from the living room is our hallway that continues the rest of my apartment, including my bedroom, which I'm so excited to show you guys what that looks like before I have to take it all down. I really love it. It's not complete, but there's a lot done since my previous tours. But first, this is the hallway area, and I'm not sure exactly how this is going to look after renovations. Some people have said the closets are getting smaller and changing, but I think it also depends on the floor plan. So either way, this is what it looks like now. There's the double sliding doors similar to the one in the entry. It is a little bit different of a layout inside of the closet, but here is our water heater and our mini cabinets that just don't really close right because stuff's in the way. But either way, that's the water heater. How exciting. And then there's a giant cabinet in here with lots of storage that goes all the way back. It's longer than my arm. It's so deep. I'm really hoping we'll get to keep that closet because there's a lot of storage for my roommates to put their stuff. And then over here is their bathroom, but over here is the closet. This side is from one of my roommates, and then this side is from me and Astro stuff. And then around the corner here is the bedrooms, but their bathroom is going to be redone just like mine. There's so much counter space and sink and giant mirror and lights, and shower and toilet. Either way, it's all gonna be redone. It's gonna look so good. So I'll show you guys that space when it's redone. But around the corner right here, that is one of my roommate's bedrooms. And then this is my bedroom, which I feel like it looks so much different than it did before. And personally, I love it. Now I do wanna brighten the space up a little when I move back in, but I have huge windows right there. They're not floor to ceiling, but they're pretty big. And then the rest of the space looks like this. And I try to utilize the space the best I can. So over here, I put a little office space. I have my monitor, I have my laptop, my chair. It's a good amount of space to work. I would love to say I work there all the time, but honestly, I don't. I have extra storage over here for more work stuff, like my printer and office supplies. And I do have a 3D printer up here that I don't know how to use. Same thing with my fancy camera gimbal. You'd think, oh, you're doing a tour and you're gonna be holding your camera the whole time. You would learn how to use your gimbal and put it on there, right? No, I didn't. And this mirror is disgusting, but I love her. She is so pretty. It was another trash find that I love. I got this lamp and its matching set at Bath & Body Works with the closing sale, and I love her. I'll find a better place for her someday, but that is my main workspace, my charging stations with a bunch of stuff charging up. And then over here is my nightstand. I do want to get new nightstands and bed frames when I move back in, but I'm going to wait on doing that. Now this nightstand has a good amount of storage. I keep some of the books I read up here so it reminds me to read before bed, and just an alarm clock. And then I do have these wall sconces right here that need to be hung up better, but we're gonna again wait on that. This is my bedding. Now I actually did recently buy a new comforter, so I'll show you guys what the bed looks like after I put the comforter on, but right now that's what it looks like with my light gray comforter, but I got a bigger, poofier one that's gonna look so much better. But over here is a bench in the front and just some Architectural Digest magazines because I get those every month. And if you can tell, I have a little bit of a theme with the black and the leather look because I have the leather chairs over here. But on this side, I have another makeshift nightstand. It's not really a nightstand. It's like a storage compartment that opens on this side, which again, I do want to get matching nightstands at some point. The bed frame's makeshift, but the headboard-like design that's behind it, I built that. I love it. It's one of my favorite additions to the room, and it all started because this artwork that's in a majority of the background of my videos, I loved it. I found it at a thrift store, but it was way too small for above my bed because I only have a queen size bed and it's too small for up above it. So I needed something that would be bigger and more of a statement behind my bed, but still allow me to do that artwork. So I built this to basically hold that painting, and I think it looks super good. It was a quicker design I did, so nothing is like hammered into the walls. It's all held up with stickies and really easy to remove. So this is probably one of my easier projects to take down. It will be annoying to put it back up because I'm gonna have to paint the wall because it's actually, the black is the literal wall. It's just there's trim on top of it. Now, if I redo this project, I might actually take one of those flat boards and paint it and put that up against the wall, so then you can fully take it down and put it back up. But either way, that works for now. It is literally one of my favorite pieces in my bedroom. Everyone comments on it and most people love it. Most people think it was there before I moved in, which I couldn't imagine it being there. I guess it's just that says something. It works so well that people think it was pre-existing, but I actually built it into the space. I think it works really good. And then over here, I kind of have like a lounge guest space in a way. So I have a twin size bed on the floor with another headboard I also found in the trash. I didn't make it like that one. I found it in the trash. I think it works well. It's not exactly the right size, but it fits in that corner. And then it's a great space to take naps or have friends sleep over. I'll usually sleep on there and I'll give them my bed. And then there's all this artwork above here that I kind of just threw together. And then I talk about it every single time I do a tour. But this piece of art right here with a broken light bulb is one of my favorites because it talks about the essence of innovation. It says everything that can be invented already has been. It was a statement that was released in 1899 by the US Patent Office. And if these experts ran the world, we would still be sitting in the dark. It is our responsibility to shatter the outdated thinking and explore the realm of the untested. It is here that breakthrough opportunities are waiting to be discovered. And I just love quotes quotes like that because it just brings motivation and awareness to the fact that things might not be exactly how they seem, and you can break through with new ideas, because again, that was in 1899 that they came up with that quote, the US Patent Office, and those were the people that were seeing just about everything. Except there was a lot more to come after that. Now, throughout the rest of my space is more of a lounging living room area that I built inside of my bedroom, which I know I haven't made commentary on it. You might have already thought it, that this bedroom is huge. It is. It's basically the size of a studio apartment, and it continues on past where we are now, and I'll show you guys that in a moment. But over in this space right here is like my makeshift living room, and I don't use the actual living room very often because I have this space right here. I have 2 chairs, a side table between, this coffee table right here, which is another one of my trash finds. I love her. She's beautiful. This carpet that is way too small for the space, but it worked for the time to cover up some stains I got on the bottom of this floor. Ew, look how dirty my floor is. I need to clean that. Damn. I'm usually pretty good about it, but like, look at that line. But either way, you see all those bleach spots? Yeah, that was a mistake on my part, and that's what this carpet is covering, is there's a bunch of bleach stains right here. Either way, that's why this is on top of there, but ooh. That's nasty. But either way, not the point. Over here is my little media area. I have a 75-inch TV right above here, and everyone asks if it's floating because look, do you spot the legs? Isn't that so cool? Because this TV is too big for this little IKEA cube unit below, so it's floating above it. The legs don't touch it because it's not wide enough to touch the legs, and also it's a little bit higher. And then I have some magazines and books and games, some extra storage below there. But the reason why it looks like it's floating, which people literally ask me about this, they're like, how is your TV floating? Because it looks like it's not attached to anything because it is actually so far from the wall. I just have a really nice like TV mount that goes out super far. So behind here is a giant mount that goes out pretty good distance from the wall, especially in that corner. I think being in the corner also helps. Now ignore my blinds. I epically need to fix them, but I'm not going to because I have to take them down. But this brick wall right here, I also put in. I didn't finish that seam right there, so ignore that. The other seams are done. I didn't paint them, but they're done. I didn't finish the painting or hanging things up, but you know, I think it looks really good with the brick. It needs some trim, some more painting, but we'll do that when we move back in. Over here, I have some lighting equipment for sit-down videos to counteract the giant bright window here. To get lighting on the other side of my face, I use these 2 right here, depending on the situation of the day's lighting. And then I have this full body mirror right here next to 2 different fridge setups. And that's because this is the wine cooler I told you guys about in the living room. I had another one in my bedroom. This is it, and it doesn't actually cool because I have not fixed it. It needs to be repaired. I got it for free. I use it to store drinks. It's so much storage. Like, look at all of that space that holds like cans and drinks and stuff, because I love to have my random like drinks, not drinks like alcohol, but if you do want alcohol, that's above here. So I have a little bar set up right here. I kind of have this bar vibe. I bought my car in Virginia. That's why that's there. I have a social distancing sign, which is also funny just because, you know, COVID times. I have diplomas. I have random fortunes and a V8 can because I drink that a lot. I have a movie reel, some flowers, just different random decor up here, a piece of wood from my parents' house. But right here I have some plants, a dartboard, I have a snack area and a drink area. So I have a space for alcohol above here, some drink glasses, and then some snacks and a place to prep different snacks and drinks. I actually have a bar mat right here. It helps keep things so much cleaner. Ignore how dirty it is, but that's because it does. It catches everything when you make a drink or when you're making snacks and it gets all crummy. But either way, I have these little snack compartments from Amazon that work really good to have divided things up. I love having this here. I think it works so well. It kind of gives me like a mini kitchen vibe. I could do more if I want to, but I think this is enough. I have a real kitchen. And then over here, I also have a trash can. This is a trash can from an old apartment building when they threw out their trash cans and got different style. I took it because I love the industrial look of it. Another piece of wood from my parents' place, a little statue, an Amazon box, and then my mini fridge with a freezer and fridge below, just to be able to have additional stuff in my room. So I have have random drinks and snacks and stuff, so I can just have that easy access in my room. And then above here is another one of the monkey lamps. Ignore this dead flower right here. But either way, the monkey lamp is a sitting version of the one that's in the living room. It doesn't have a light bulb in it, but I just love the detail and I think it looks super cool. I also have this vase right here that's a head, which this plant is sitting inside of, and I want it because it kind of looks like it's hair. So I thought that looked super cool, but this is that space right there. And then we continue into the rest of my bedroom space, I guess you would say. So over on this side right here, I put up these hooks to hang some purses on, and then I have a calendar above here that I haven't been filling out, a gorgeous plant that is doing so good and is so full, and I love her. But then to the other side is my closet, which I'll show you guys in a moment. But this space right here is the vanity. This is not staying when they do renovations. Let's see, let's get some light on. This is my vanity space right here. I have random cube storage. It's where I keep my dirty dishes before I bring them into the kitchen, a little chair, a trash can, some extra storage right here, and then this giant mirror above here that is great for getting ready. I'm kind of sad that all of this is going to be taken out and none of it's going to come back. Obviously, like, my stuff can come back, but there's not going to be a vanity and there's not going to be a mirror right here, which I'll explain in a moment. But either way, over here I store my hair ties. Oh, behind my door, which I also have a cat door attached to my door, well, inside of my door, so my cat can go to her litter box from the room, and that's so convenient. I'm going to put it back again, ignore the peeling paint, but I do have like a whole entire photo wall of memories right here. But on the reverse side right here, I have extra storage for getting ready. So I have my hair ties right here, then I have some necklaces, jewelry, watches, sunglasses, I have perfumes right here and my random stuff to get ready in the morning, my vitamins, because I take a crap ton of vitamins now, I'm being good. And then I have perfumes right here, which I do have a collection of minis. I am obsessed with the little mini perfumes. I think they're adorable. And then I do have some actual full-size ones, some different cards to redeem at Sephora, decor, and then right here, this is stuff I need to film. So anything that needs TikToks, like shorts, all of that goes in this bin, so I remember, film it, and that's why that stays right there. I have 2 pieces of art, well, magazines, framed because I actually did some ads in them and I want to print the ads and show them because it's just kind of my first work that's been in a print version. This is the company I work for, but either way, I haven't done actual ads, like full out graphic stuff, so that's why I printed it. Now my closet right here is pretty large. I love her. I'm a hoarder, so it's needed, but this is the space right here, and it goes to the other side. But over here I have a bunch of dresses and shirts, some cube storage below, and then all of this storage space up here that's completely full, and then shoes throughout here, some extra storage in those cubes, and then it's hard to show you guys because it's around the corner from the door, but I have all this space right here. So again, there is more hanging storage. I put these little cube things for additional pants, but there's all that space right there. It goes all the way up here again on the shelves. This isn't as full or well organized. It's kind of all shoved in the corner here. I have some bins right there. I have a chair to be able to throw stuff on or sit down, mostly to throw stuff on, and then like laundry baskets over there, random stuff over here, and again, just so much stuff, some extra storage right there. It's kind of a mess, but I make the most of the space, and oh my goodness, doing this, I'm getting sweaty and hot in here because I closed all the windows to try to reduce the construction sound. Let's go into my bathroom, which is right around the corner from the bedroom. I have this giant bathroom to myself. I love her and I put a lot of work in to get this apartment and spent a lot of money, and it's all worth it for this. So I have the double sinks right here. These are actual table runners, so I wanted something skinny, and I think it works really well right there. I have a cat water fountain right there, a vacuum there. But overall, I love having the double sinks and the giant mirror. We are losing our medicine cabinets, so I think I'm gonna take them out and bring them with me. But either way, I have all of this space right here. I have a lot of things for guests. So I have random stuff that people can use, like their mini sample versions of stuff. And then I have additional things in these units right here. Again, you got your period, I got you. You wanna brush your teeth? I got toothbrushes, I got flosses, I got gum, I got shaving stuff, I got medical stuff. I got a lot of stuff for when guests come over, even though they don't often come over, but I'm prepared, okay? And then over here is kind of more of my space. So this is stuff I use on a regular basis. So these are some lotions, like this is my night lotion. I use kind of more as an eye cream. These are body lotions that people can use, a candle, some little rags right here so people can use those if they want to use that instead of using just the hand towels right here. And then I have my stuff to get ready at night. So I have my toothbrush, toothpaste, face wash, contact stuff, solution. I have random condoms right here, but that's just because I think it's kind of hilarious to keep them on the counter right there. And then this is the sink that I use to get ready, some random decor in the corner, soap, one of the rags. This is a cat scratcher thingy that fell off the wall that I need to put back up. And then these medicine cabinets do provide a good amount of storage for random stuff in there. And then there is one on the other side too. So much storage below here. I fill it all because again, we're a hoarder, remember? Now over to this side right here. This, I keep guest towels and one of my favorite pieces of art. Normally I wouldn't put it here because it doesn't really work here, but I love it and I just wanted to hang it up temporarily until I move to the next unit and find a better place for it. But either way, I have a giant whiteboard right there with a bunch of writing on it. Feel free to read some of it if you really want to. And then kitty corner over here is the toilet. So I know, very exciting. And I also forgot to put the toilet paper back. I did finish that this morning. No one else used the bathroom and I forgot to put a new roll on. Don't judge me. I'm actually usually pretty good about it and hate people that don't put a new roll on. But either way, I have this space right up here that I kind of just have as decor with a random gate I found in the trash and some dried flowers, a little bag that I liked the eye on it. I think it's just like a cute little space for the toilet. And then over to this side right here, I have a bath mat for the shower, my shower towel stuff above, another one of the plants in the corner that's doing pretty decent. And then I have a tiny little shower compartment. They did a horrible job tiling it. Like things are discolored, things are mismatchy and like angled weird, but I'm hoping they're gonna redo it when I come back in. But I have a lot of storage right there that I keep stuff in a little tiny shelf. I keep little stools in here so when I water my plants in the shower I can do that. So it's enough space, but it's definitely smaller than it even seems in the video. But overall I love having this bathroom. I think it is plenty of space, especially for me, myself, and I. And I've loved what I've done with it so far. There was more stuff I want to do, but there's kind of a wrench in the plan when I have to take everything down.
End of flashback.
It's done. They moved everything into the guest unit and they took all the stuff that was going to storage. They put it in their trucks, loaded it up, inventoried it, everything. I'm gonna go back to the apartment because there's like a few lingering things, like a small amount that I need to grab, and maybe my door that has my cat door that I can potentially put here. We shall see, but I'm gonna go grab it and we can take one last walk through. It is disgusting in there because one, it was already dirty, and two, because the unit is getting torn down for renovations. They didn't have to be like clean and safe with stuff, so it is bad in there. But either way, let's go see it. It is the end of an era and on to a next one. It is time to look at my empty apartment. It is trashed as heck. I'm not sure if I'm including this in a moving vlog. If it's not a part of a moving vlog, I will link that playlist down below and you can watch this whole entire journey. But if it is a part of a moving vlog, then welcome to the continuation of this moving adventure. Everything has been taken out of the apartment, put into storage, and put into the guest unit we're staying in temporarily. And since this unit is being demolished and renovated, they didn't have to like move things as clean and nicely as they would normally, and how they're gonna do it when they move it back in. So keep that in mind when we walk through. It is trashed in there. There's trash everywhere, there's dirt everywhere. Like, it's bad in there, but it gets you an idea of what my apartment looks like empty before it gets renovated. So welcome to my humble abode. It is very bright and empty and so trippy to see. Like, I cannot explain this to you right now how this feels. Let's look. Empty apartment tour. It's, like I said, trashed, but here is the main entryway. There's so much sun coming in right now. These are my two double front doors. This is the entry closet, and this closet is leaving and they're putting in a washer and dryer, and there's just materials and stuff that's getting chucked, but there is the entry closet. And then we'll go over this way in a second, but I'll go this way first. So over here is our bar area. All of that to the right is getting taken out, including the mirrors. And then this to the left is gonna be updated. So this is like the old version with like the tiled countertops and the cabinets below. It's gonna look more like the guest unit that we are in right now. But for now, this is the old style and everything, like I said, it is trashed in here. But here is our kitchen space right here. There's storage over there, an open nook, and then again, ignore how dirty it is. It literally is like a construction zone already. We have the cabinets, dishwasher, sink, and we are losing our double sink. Look how big and huge this double sink is, and it's going to a single sink. There's even like energy drinks from the construction workers. All the cabinet storage above there, and then we do have an oven right here, which I believe is leaving, and then it's gonna go underneath the flat top over here. So this is the other side of the kitchen. So there's our fridge, a bunch of cabinets, storage above, and then this is our flat top right here. And I believe this flat top is turning to a flat top and a stove. And then over here, this is all trash from my roommate's bed frame that wasn't salvageable. And that's getting trashed. It's literally disgusting. But either way, not the point. We have a fireplace right there, but the fireplace is leaving. I actually don't even know if the gas is on. Let's see. Look. One last look at the fireplace. I am gonna miss this because we didn't pay for gas. So this was free to run all winter, and this is how we'd warm up the apartment. And they're taking it out, and I'm gonna miss it. It's also really peaceful in the wintertime to have this running. It is so nice, and it gives off so much heat, and it's so pretty. But she's leaving, so one last goodbye to her. I know it sounds trippy, but I almost want to spend like one last night in here by the fire and just relax and take in the empty apartment and the end of a chapter, but I'm not going to because I don't have any of my stuff here. But again, just it's an end of an era, and this apartment's gonna look so much different when we get back. And just, I don't know, life's never gonna be exactly the same. Life is always changing, but this is an especially large spring cleaning compared to normal. Feels like a real move, but we'll be back in here in about 2 months. So let's continue on and see the rest of the empty apartment. So then past the roommate's room area that's completely disassembled, here is the balcony area. There's a lot of dirt everywhere from the plants they were moving, but there's the old tiled floor that's gonna be going away. And then we have the metal rails. Those aren't staying, but this is the balcony area beforehand. Is a pretty good amount of space. And then over there is the other bedroom that I'll show you guys, and then our living room area. So let's go back through and see the rest of it. I'm gonna start from the front door to show you the rest. So here is the other half of the apartment. It is the dining room and bar area. And then over here is the living room. Keep in mind there's normally furniture that goes right there to divide off the converted room. And then over here is where our living room is. It is a lot of space, so that part is definitely nice. And then through here is the hall closet. So there's a closet right there, some random stuff in it. And then there's some storage on this side. And then we do have individual water heaters right now. So that's the cabinet for the water heater, but this is gonna be one whole cabinet because the fact that they're getting rid of the water heaters and doing that like central system. And then again, here's all the storage. This is the roommate's bathroom. This is what it looks like with the giant mirror, single sink, tiled countertops. And then over here is the toilet, towel rods. This is the old style shower and divider. So it's like this kind of like, these are newer. The doors are newer, the tub is older. But the doors were newer because they had to replace them at one point. And then the tub is older, and so are the tiled shower. And then through here is the secondary bedroom and the master. So that's my bedroom we'll look at in a second, but this is the secondary bedroom. This is my roommate's bedroom. This is the formal bedroom. The other one is like a converted bedroom, but this is the space right here. It is huge. It's very messy because again, they didn't move stuff how they would normally, There's a closet space right there, so just a mirrored wardrobe. And then the only light in here is one singular light above the closet like that. And then our living room has basically no lights, but that's this room right here. It feels like, oh, it's crazy in here. Like things are just crazy looking. And then here is my master. So it's this space right here. It is massive. Like it is huge. You guys see how big that is? And then there's like half taken down projects, but it's all this space right here. It's so big. And that black section right there is where my headboard used to be. So that's where all the pieces are stuck on. In the corner is just some stuff that's going to the guest unit. And then over here, if the light will adjust so you can see anything but my shadow, over here is the vanity area. So the vanity is leaving and it's supposedly an open nook, but I haven't fully seen my floor plan. Those are some flowers I want to take to the guest unit. And then in here is my walk-in closet. So this is what it looked like before. So it's all this space right here. It had hanging storage and shelves, and it's super tall. So it goes all the way down, and it goes behind the door too. So it's a pretty large room. I've honestly toured apartments where the bedroom is the size of this closet. It's just the door opens out. So here is the master bedroom. It was double sinks, a huge mirror, and medicine cabinets on both sides, but those are not staying, and this layout's gonna be a little bit different for how the sinks are. Over here is our toilet and shower nook, or I should say my toilet and shower nook. So here's the toilet and the little nook space. And then here is the shower, and I am so ready for the new shower because this tile is done so badly. Like it's so uneven and like it's just bad. We'll leave it at that. But overall, that's my whole entire space. And again, it is trashed. So if you want to make some comments, feel free, but it is disgusting in here. And I am well aware of how bad it is in here. But either way, we are officially out of here and it is going to be demolished on Monday. Today is Saturday. They are coming in here with the demolition crew, and all my walls are gonna be torn out, the plumbing, the pipes, everything is gonna be torn out, and they're gonna start the renos. So, it's just crazy. It's the end. End of an era, baby. It's the end of an era, baby. I'm just processing all my thoughts right now. Like, I know this is my apartment. I know I'm coming back here. But right now, it just feels almost like I'm giving up this apartment, or I'm walking away, or starting a new chapter. And realistically, I will be back here in 2 months. And I have to redo all my projects and all that and redecorate. But either way, I will be back here in 2 months.